Yeah, I'm up now. It's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot on my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the East Shade. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Had to go on for the kill. It's 5+8. You know the deal.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and our home team. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Next, stretch the eagle, stretch the eagle. 18, Romeo, 18, let's go.
He'll look to throw. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. And it's 3rd down. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Pass the 50, pass the 50.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. 65 cat, 65 cat.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That'll be intercepted.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Down the left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Gonzalez takes on the extra point, and his guys will take a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. He's inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. A gain of 48.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A modest gain. 82 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 15-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll take this one in.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
To number 89, Brock Bowers. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out to the end zone. It's intercepted. And the visitors will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Set.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight. 40, 70.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and he sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 60. Half the 60. Half the 60.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. The ball's out. The defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This is caught at the 2. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Henderson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the visitors are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Ready.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. I don't think I was going too either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Gain on the play. Second.
They'll try again here. Second
the
and 10.
Ready, ready. Dragon, Cowboy 80.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
He's brought down back at
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now on first. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. On the fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken on this side of midfield.
His guys take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80, 19 tight, 79 Broncos.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he will score! What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Our home team 14, visitors 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go, back. Back to 60, back to 60.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3.
Back to 50, back to 50. County Lions. Drop 60, drop 60. Buffalo Racing.
Back to throw. Left side, caught by Hunter. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not mine.
And a first down.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. He'll manage only a couple. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
The 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Let's go. Hawk 70, 19 Lions.
They put Wilson in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
first down. Daniel. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second
down, they need 3.
At the 19-yard line.
70 Rangers. Dragon 60. Viking 18.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got the first down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
Complete to Travion Henderson. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. It is a touchdown. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
60 back, 19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll drop this one down to Stevenson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pick up to 17 and a very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Result is a first down.
Outfield by Hunter. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Not a first-round pick. Tyler Warren. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stopped, 50 seconds to play until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
79. Corey, 70. Mustang 19. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Right back to Warren again. Try again. It's second and 10.
19.
At the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
The RPO. That one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's taken in. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal. Stevenson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not...
That is caught side of the end zone.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And ball's coming out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Buffalo 18. 19 light. 70 range. 18. Pioneer.
Daniels now on first down. Complete to Henderson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
19 tight. Here we go. Set. 18 cards. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds just shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Flush to his right. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It is a big play on first down. 37 yards.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Viking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And we'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
At the 9-yard line.
60 Bison. 60.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home. They tackle him for no gain.
You know, Mike, it's funny when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught, and he is close to the pilot, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Reload! 70 Lions!
He'll run with Henderson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They're on the 20-yard line.
Here we go! Go!
They'll begin with a zone read. Into space. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. It's a touchdown. Greg, shades of college football, old school offense there. They run option, and they pick the right option. The quarterback keeps it for the touchdown.
And the key to defending an option play, Mike, is that every defender executes their specific job. In this case, the defender who was responsible for the quarterback, he completely loses sight of him, and it was all the space the quarterback needed to take it to the house.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They're on the 25-yard line. Throwing is Daniels. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he could, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Get it! Cougar 19! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And up and down, just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. Not much there. Quick defense, held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready?
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get...
And he's in! That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and his guys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Visitors 20.
Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Nick Imanwari. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. This one caught at the 4.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here's a design run. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
It is brought in the end zone. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
They'll take over. First down, 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Stevenson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. An incredible play there on 4th down in their own territory. 33 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Check. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw yet again. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down mark. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this off to Stevenson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
I'll give up the middle to Stevenson. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks in, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
42.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
To kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I change you. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, and don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey,
Here we go. Set. Like.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
37, here's second and 8.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 18. Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Panther 11. Panther.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force a fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
First down and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 15.
He'll look to throw. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 3 yards to go.
He'll drop the throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A big one there on third
yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's to the running back, David Montgomery. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a yard.
19, 18. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again. He'll let one go down the middle. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Rattler, 18.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down and 8.
Get it. 18, 5, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
On first down, Daniels. The left side gets made by McConkey.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page.
Okay, ready?
That's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Ready?
They'll give it to Henderson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line.
Come on.
On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
second down. He'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Allen in motion. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the home.